Yep, well, we're back here with another video. It's been a while since we made one of these, hasn't it?
It has been. It's been too long. We apologize, but
Yeah.
we keep trying.
Well, what's spurred this one on is that Tony's fixing to go on a long journey from Texas.
1,800 miles of driving.
One way. So that's 3,600 round trip, not to mention all the running around you do when you get there.
Yep.
And there's a bee expo going on in New Jersey, and we're well known in a lot of areas, but that area we're not very well known. So Tony is going to venture up there by himself, and I had the opportunity to go, but you know, that's a long way to go in a car, and you don't like to fly, do you?
I don't get on planes anymore. Not at all.
He got tired of being felt up and harassed and treated like a criminal. I don't blame him. A lot of you guys out there will not get on an airplane, and I don't blame you. But me, I'd rather fly and then rent a car and get up there. And,
Well,
you know, that's a long way.
but while I'm driving, Mark gets to stay here and work. That's why he's in the work shirt and I'm in my fun shirt.
And Tony's probably got it. He needs it's a well-needed vacation for him. He loves bees. He knows a lot about bees. He does a lot of talks in this area about bees and in the Houston area. And I know he's going to be up there not only learning about new products and other ways to do things, but he'll be educating people as well. And you're going to be giving a talk up there, won't you?
Yeah, yeah. So we're working on a couple new products, and while I'm up there, I'm going to be talking about what I call the top entrance Langstroth. Now, I don't want to get too deep into that. I'll just leave it as anticipation for another conversation. But yeah, I'm going to be giving a talk about that, and we're going to have a booth, and I've got a van full, top to bottom, front to back, of vacuums.
And you're bringing a lot of products with you that we make right here.
Yep, yep, yep. Well, everything we do, we manufacture. We're not just buying something invented,
Yeah.
you know, mass produced out of China. And we've got a number of guys working for us, really good guys. And if you can hear some noise in the background, that's the mill chopping away at some plastic. We can't make everything here, but what we can, we do.
Yeah, Tony's an electrical engineer, and I'm more mechanical, and together we really create a pretty complete package as far as design and bringing it to a good product actually, to the market. And we both speak English. Tony speaks a little Spanish, so do I, and we really put our heart and soul into our products. And like Tony alluded to, we do make them right here as much as we can. And the average age of the ones that work here that's not like a normal shop.
No. At the low end, we recently hired a fellow who I think is 47.
Yeah, he's the youngest one.
Yeah, he still changes diapers. But we also just added another fellow who's 80.
Well, no, he's older than that, isn't he?
No, he's 80.
He's 80, okay.
Yep.
And he's still not the oldest one, by the way. We got one that's almost 90.
Two? Well, Bill is 90.
Yeah.
And Joe Beth's 80. Like, with ladies, I learned from the Bible, never say their age.
She's in her 80s, put it that way.
I won't even go that far.
But we're all in great shape. We have our health. We come to work clear
blessed.
of mind. We all serve the same Lord and Master. And we do everything that we do here as unto the Lord. And I know that many of you have these bees, and you're chased just from the hive to your car, I guess. And it can be scary. I know I had a bee problem one time, and Tony came, and I stayed in the car while he solved the problem. That he had bees from head to toe. And but as you go up,
I don't understand people who the sound of the bee is so calming when the bees are calm. Now, us beekeepers know that when bees go from friendly flying to the "we hate you and want to kill you" flight, it's a different frequency.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I recognize it because I hear the change all the time. Mark only knows there's one buzz, and he doesn't want to find the distinction.
Yeah, I don't really mess with bees very much, but you know, my point in this whole company is that I build the tooling and I help with some of the design. But most of the ideas for the bee came from Tony, and he lives and breathes bees. He knows bees. He knows all about them. And I think if you go to this show in New Jersey and you take the time to talk to him, and certainly go to his presentation, you will learn about a product that has been desperately needed in this industry for quite some time. And I know you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's reasonably priced. It won't break the bank, and he's going to roll it out at that show. And so, if you're watching this, I encourage you to go to the show and seek Tony out.
It is the EAS, which is the Eastern Apiculture. I think S is Society. There's too many acronyms.
You've never been to this show before.
Never been there.
So this is a first for you.
Now, don't be offended. In Texas, we have just the Texas TBA, Texas Beekeeping Association.
Yeah.
And a lot of the states down here have their own state organization. Mm-hmm. In the Northeast, all the states are about the size of 3 of our counties.
Yeah. And you're really getting close to Washington D.C. Oh, here comes a giant truck.
Yep, you'll see him passing in a moment behind us.
When you get into New Jersey, you're getting really close to D.C. and that's foreign territory to people in Texas. But we recognize that's the power base of the country.
If I don't get to the show, go back to D.C. and Maryland. Somewhere in those states, I'll probably be sitting in the jail somewhere. God willing not.
Yeah, well, let's hope that doesn't happen, and I just really encourage you to get out to the show and see Tony, and you can call us as well on our phone. It's area code 512-995-0058. If you have any questions or want to know anything about our chicken doors or our bee vacs or our programmable lighting systems or other products, you can call that number, or you can go to chickendoors.com or allmybees.com. You can go to any of those, and that's all us. And so please seek us out, and I just look forward to hearing about your response to this new product that's being rolled out. We're excited about it, and we know that it'll be a game changer for some of you.
And I've heard about this EAS show for a couple of years. Being in the opposite side of the country, now, I was saying the states up there are smaller, so the states from Ohio all the way to Maine and down to Virginia, maybe past that, this is their one big show for the year.
It's supposed to be a big one,
and it's supposed to be close to 1,000 people a day.
And it's not a 3-day show.
No,
this is a 5-day show. That blew me away, and that kind of told me I just don't want to go there. 5 days of bees is a little much for me, but Tony loves bees. He could spend his whole life around bees.
5 days is a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start. Yeah, for Tony.
And it's a Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So the people that are going to be going, they are, they're taking time off of work, away from home, and up there, if we have to drive an hour and a half down here, that's just normal.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Up there, an hour and a half, you've gone through 2 states.
And we go for an hour and a half to go fish, and then we fish all day, an hour and a half home, and that's just normal.
Yeah, that's true. That is where you go fishing.
That's just normal.
It's a little bit more, isn't it?
It's about 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, yeah, just to go fishing.
Yeah, but that's just normal. Texas is a big state, so.
Yep.
But I know that you will be blessed for going to this show, and even though it's 5 days, it's a long show.
Right. And apparently it's more organized. Some days are more for beginner beekeepers. Mm-hmm. Some days are more advanced.
Now, where on the web can they go to find out about which day would be best to go?
So if you just search for Eastern, it's either Apiculture, Apiary, EAS. If you just look for EAS Bee Conference, it'll come up. They've actually got a phenomenal website.
Good.
They show some past pictures and things. They've got their full calendar and schedule each day, what's going on, and of course it's not a free show. They put a lot of work and money into it, so but pretty much just about every bee conference I've been to is well worth the entry fees, just because there is so much to learn. And beekeeping, that's part of what's the addiction, as I call it.
Yeah, well, we go to these shows quite often, and we go to chicken door shows, we go to sustainable living things and other things. It's just homesteading. We go to those. Joe Salatin is normally presenting in those shows. And but the beekeeping shows, I gotta admit, they are like Tony said, they're the most organized, they're the most educational, and they have the most products that are related to what you're going for.
Yeah.
These other shows they'll have products related to what you're going for, but they have all this other stuff.
They always have the replaceable windows.
Yeah,
and the bathtubs.
And the bathtubs and the toilets. Remember that one?
Oh yeah. Don't ask.
Yeah, don't ask. But anyway, the bee shows are very well done, and my hat's off to whoever's putting those on. They really keep it focused on bees. And so, you beekeepers out there, if you've got a spare day, get in your car, go on a vacation, and go to this show. You'll be glad you did. That's all I got, Tony.
That's it from here.
And God bless you guys. And if you're a believing person, say some prayers for Tony for his driving. That's a long way to go. And so just pray. Let's all pray for safe passage for Tony for the next few days, and then on the return as well. So goodbye, and I hope and I know I'm going to hear a great report. Thank you for watching.
Yep. And we appreciate all of our loyal fans that are watching, and we will try and get back into making more videos. Springtime was just kind of a crazy spring for us, but I think we're starting to settle down for summer.
Yeah, we had a lot of things that happened. Maybe we'll tell you about that in the next video. Okay?
God bless.
God bless.